And now we're good. Now it works. Heyo! Sorry about that. I just, apparently OBS didn't care that I had a stream key in. What's up? Hello, hello. How is everyone? It is I, Mr. John RoboQuest. Robo extraordinaire. How are you all doing? It is indeed RoboQuest time. Can confirm, 100%. I'm hopping right in. Praying to BoogieBot. Run hard mode. Hard mode? Hard mode? Come on, man. What do I look like? Guardian 4 only. I got time today. Well, not really. It's going to be a shorter stream today. Hello, dude. I'm addicted. I went back after the new update and can't stop. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're addicted. Because that means the game's good. Don't get too addicted. But a normal amount of addiction is okay. No, I'm glad to hear that, though, for real. I can say that myself. It's literally been the only game, minus like an hour of Rocket League, it's been the only game I played since the 1.0 came out. And I have like near 300 hours already, if not more. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing co-op runs today. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see where the day takes us. I pretty much can get Fork and Ricochet. We got 2 blues on the Rascals, though, man. You're hella into this game? Oh, Deadshot? I'm into it too. You guys are gonna tell me your favorite classes, favorite weapons. I gotta know. Oh. Whoa. Bye-bye. You got diarrhea. Whoa. Hey, I mean, sometimes you gotta get that out. I mean, well, yeah, the little diarrhea, but the fact that you're dealing with it. Hey, man, listen, we've all had it. Movement's been my favorite thing. It's been the one thing that's got me hooked the entire time. Ooh, what do I want here? What do I want here? Yeah, a lot of people like Recon. Mainly because of Melee, but Recon has so many different ways to play. I want to do a Recon decoy build today. It's very fun. Buckshot and Shock. I don't hate it, man. I don't hate it. Let's go for Buckshot on this, too. Upgrade that. I don't have any alt fires. Nah, we'll just take that. Yeah, I love Elementalist. It's going to get buffed, for sure, in the next update. But, I do think the class is extremely fun. It just needs a little bit TLC. Little bit. Compared to the others, but when I can go full-on Robo Wizard, man, well, listen, I hope the diarrhea gets better for you. By that, I mean I hope it completely goes away, but, you know. My bad. Hey, it's rough. It's rough out here. What do I want? Title. Huh? Oh, I don't care. It's my stream. As long as it's not screwed up on the RoboQuest stream, I don't really care. I changed it on Twitch. Why did it restream? God damn it. Damn it. Now it changes. Thank you, Oat. I only had to change it 3 times. This is probably the first game I 100% too, but I didn't even really go for it, so I don't know if I count it. Uzi, Orbital Shotgun, and Rascal's Thumper with Hitscan. Hitscan is the bane of my existence. I will not ever use it on any weapon. I understand a lot of people like it, and to an extent it has its place, but I played this game for quite a while before hit scan was even a thing, and I got so used to how the weapons work without it that now it just screws with my brain a little bit. Especially on stuff like Comet Cannon and Thumper. I can't do it, dude. Plus, once you learn to aim with those weapons, it's a waste. But if you can't hit with all of them constantly, then yeah, it's definitely a help. With some guns, if I see hit scan on it, I just won't pick it up. Yeah, Uzis are underrated. Uzis are very underrated. A lot of people think they're weak. They're not. They're actually like top 10 DPS in the entire game. Fun fact. They're very strong. So are Rascals. Rascals are pretty high up there too. Why did I shoot the ground, bro? I don't have a very good first perk going on here for... I mean, it's okay. We could get better, though. We could also get worse, so let's think about it that way. You okay? Oh, no. You got all the gadgets? Hey, now you're gaming. Have you played Elementalist yet, or just unlocked it? Because if you haven't played it yet, you need to try it, because it's very fun. Buckshot is pretty... Freewheel's a little stronger than Buckshot, but Buckshot is very cool and fun. And not every weapon can get one or the other. Some can only get Buckshot, some can only get Freewheel. But yes, on most weapons, I like Buckshot. If it can't get Freewheel, pretty much. The skill's very good with fire rate. Halo Ninja's been going great. Beat the game for the first time since 1.0 Elementalist. Hey, that's crazy. Because Ellie kind of sucks. But if it works, man. What kind of build did you use? I'm gonna guess sticky bombs were used. Just a random guess. I gotta be right. 1 out of 16 chance of being right here. Best element for S ranking everything? I wouldn't say there's one in particular. It depends on your build. Commando, I think burn is the best way to go because of the way pyro powder works. Burn's good on engineer for mobbing, but not so much for bossing. And engineer kind of needs help with bossing, so cryo's a decent element to go for Engie. Shock, if you can grab shock mastery on engineer or elementalist, is crazy. But yeah, whatever. I wouldn't go for one specific element. I would just go for whatever element you're like finding items for and whatnot, and just keep going with that one. Whichever element you can stack the most items and perks for is definitely the one to go, and that's independent of each run. I like to use, like I said, depending on the build, I like to use different elements. Cryo's very good with crit. Stun has a lot of items that go for it. Oh, Tomahawk with Buckshot is so fun, man. So fun. Unstable Ray is probably my favorite alt fire, besides Booster. We're gonna need this Ricochet. Everything to do with Trinity and Comet. Oh man. Oh no. It's fun though, isn't it? It's so weak, but it's so fun. Insert name. How do you get good at not getting hit? I always come out of each place half health. So I say this a lot, and people think that I sound dumb when I say it, but I genuinely mean it. Ooh, I might have to. No, I really want to go for burn here. Use whatever. I would play the game with whatever class you find comfortable, whatever class you think fits your playstyle the most, and just keep running it with that. This way you can start getting comfortable with the game's mechanics, with how like movement works and how the guns work and all that. And you can start paying attention to how enemies move and how enemies attack. Once you start playing like that, you don't worry about like what builds you're using and what guns you're picking up. You're just vibing, you're enjoying the class, you're having fun. you can sort of get into a rhythm and learn how you can dodge everything and learn how you can move and whatnot. It really is just practice, man. Just practice, keep doing runs and practice. There's not much to learn. It's more so perfecting the actual execution of it. If there's an enemy you find is hitting you a lot, I would start going after that enemy first when you enter a room. Definitely get more base camp upgrades if you don't have them all. The upgrades and the gadgets help a lot. I mean, you don't need them, but they do help. Still an engineer gamer? Aren't we all? Engineer's been getting a lot of love, what I've seen in the Reddit and the Discord. Too much love. No. Oh yeah, anything can destroy the... you don't even need a build to beat the game on standard S rank. So that makes sense. But if you use that, whatever build you use for Elementalist, if you use that in higher Guardians, you will definitely notice its fall off. But that build is so fun, I can't wait for it to be buffed. Trinity and Comet are getting buffed. 100%. Because that build is so fun. But they're very weak compared to everything else. Look at it like playing dodgeball. That is a good way to put it. That is a good way to put it. Your best defense is not getting hit. So even if... I know some players would just go in and not even worry about attacking enemies. They would just let them attack them to sort of learn their pattern. Maybe that could help you. I'm sort of all about the dive on in method. Cryo for Elementalist and Recon, burn for Commando, Engineer, stun for is how you play. Yeah, like I said, you really want to just focus on whatever element you end up getting better stuff for. Like, I'm going to get Pyro Powder with this build, which scales much better than Shock or Cryo, so I want to go for burn here. But, ooh. Oh, man. I might have to... I did the crit, though. I have Scanning Burst, so I don't need that, so I can save on Power Cells. Actually, for Elementalist, it's the only class where my advice is different. Do not focus on one element for Elementalist. Get all of them. Because even if you're going to use a Mastery perk and, air quote, focus on one element, you're still going to do every elemental damage, whether you want to or not. So you're actually getting more benefit out of Elementalist by not focusing on one element. Not to say you can't, but if we're going to talk about the best way to use them, get everything. Grab every elemental item besides Sponge if you're using Resonance, and you will see a whole new light using Elementalist if you play it that way. Burn with Commando is literally only good because of how Pyro Powder works. So Chromatic Powder, it's an upgrade where you can deal 20% more damage when the enemy is frozen or stunned or burned. Now, to freeze or stun them, you have to fully max out the status bar. But for burn, you just have to hit them with any source of burn damage and you instantly get that damage bonus. So it's quicker damage, it's way more consistent damage. Burn is damage over time, so it's stronger anyway. Yeah, it's very good. That's what we're going to go for here. So hopefully we can get some burn on our revolver soon. We'll be an update anytime soon. Not sure. We don't have really any ETA for the next one. There is a decent amount of stuff coming in the next one. Not like a huge content drop, but a lot of balancing stuff and bug fixes and stuff like that. So, not sure when that will be out, but I'm sure we'll have an ETA when we get there. Ooh, hold up. Hold up. We can do some stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and get burn on this. Usually just run in and shoot and hope I survive. I mean, that could work, but it most likely won't. There is a method to the madness. Do you think a medic would be a good idea? Like a class? No, absolutely not. And I'll tell you why. Because everyone needs to heal. These classes need to be self-sufficient. So having a class entirely focused around being a medic is kind of meh. Because I'm sure it would be great in co-op, but it would suck in solo play. That's why every class has its own form of like healing and armor and stuff like that. I don't think a class strictly based around being a medic would be fun. How long would it take to 100% the game? Depends on who you're asking. It took me about 20 hours. And I'm sure if I go back and do it again, it would only take me like 6. How long to beat? It says 69 nice hours. So take that with a grain of salt. Why'd I go Fusion Core? Because it's fun as hell. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fusion Core is my favorite level in the game by a pretty large margin. Yeah. So this is nice. It's also faster than the Energy Center. Unless you have really bad bossing, then Duke is a pain, but... What do I do for RoboQuest? This right here. I am the social media manager and also streamer and also playtester and QA and partial designer and yada yada yada. And I do a lot, really. But here I am. Which boss is the hardest? I would say Duke. I don't think any of them are hard, really. But I would say Duke Nuker is probably the hardest one. A lot of people struggle with Iris Judge Ball. People find difficult. Oh, thanks. You're so kind. Yeah, if we get self-control. Ooh, if we get self-control. Ooh, if we get self-control, that's huge. I need that for bossing first. Don't care about Vaporize, really. Nothing over there. I know he's not dead yet. That's okay. Left him all one shot. It's like I took Vaporize, tee. Whoa, now. This isn't good. Probably should not read chat in the middle of Fusion Core. Why? Because I like Fusion Core. It is very fun for me. It's one of my favorite levels in the game, if not my favorite level. Even though I'm sucking right now, but that's okay. What? Back in the green, though. That's what matters. There we go. And it's slightly faster than the Energy Center as well. I went Doom Gardens like twice. Judge Ball is probably one of the easiest bosses in the game, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've been playing for a long time, and it's been nerfed time and time again. So I only got better at fighting him while he got easier and easier. So I just cannot... I'm not the person to ask that question on why I think he's easy. I don't see how people find him hard. I think what it is Judge Ball is meant to make you think that he's hard. Just like nerf Borderlands. There it is, everybody. First Borderlands comment of the day. Mark it down. Indeed it is. Sponsored by Nerf and everything. Vaporize. RoboQuest is my favorite game. No cap. There's a reason why I have so much time in this game. And it's not because I work on it. You guys get home from your job and go, man, I wish I could do my job more. Yeah. Don't kill Buddy Bot. And there's still more to come. The 1.0 update was huge, but there's still a lot more coming to this game. I haven't played Fortnite in like 4 years, so I could not tell you. Oh, I was a little late on that. Open up, son. I need to hit those crits. Hello. Welcome to die. Let me hit those crits. Oh, man. Yeah, if we get self-control, it's Jover. It's extremely fun. It's just it's a super smooth game to play. It's really fast paced. There's a lot of different build options. Oh man, that felt good. I've been using the same 2 guns the whole run, which has been working out for me, so. What a coinky dink, I guess. Oh boy. Yep, you're behind me. I know. It's hard being a robot. I get it. Not anymore. Oh my god, I didn't even have to use any rerolls. Jeez, man. There is nothing there. Gecko Studios it's a secret. There's nothing there yet. I mean, there won't ever be anything there. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Or am I just memeing? I don't know. I only work here. Oh, come on, dude. Hit your shot. Yo, Stolen Soda, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back. Shrimp Stram time. Where are the swim trunks? I mean, I could tell you. But that'd ruin the fun. But, you know, I wouldn't grab Buddy Bot and go to Oasis and open up the waterfall door. That would be a terrible idea. Nah, sniper, no sniping. Jeez, man. The damage. And this class used to have simple geometry. Imagine. Imagine if it still did. It would be absolutely busted, like it already isn't. But Mandos suck, right? Yeah, we have plans for new content. We have plans for new classes, levels, items, weapons, wrench sinks to use your wrenches on. Getting better RoboQuest? You're darn right. You better. No, there's no mobile. Yeah, grab Buddy Bot in canyons if you don't have them. If you do, grab them at the start of the run. And take them to Oasis, and there is a door behind a waterfall when you first spawn in Oasis. And all shall be revealed. Oh, what a rocket jump. I'll just do this. That's still good enough speed. No, I meant to do something. Yes, it's on Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass, Steam, and Epic Games Store. Currently, we do want to bring it to other platforms, but they just aren't quite there yet. It's destroying my sticks, though. Oh, yeah. I think no matter what you play this on, it's going to destroy your keys and whatnot. Keys, sticks, buttons. It's not yet on PS5, but we do hope to bring it to that. Was the process of getting the game on Game Pass difficult? So, not only do I not know that, because it's not my department. Number 2, even if I knew that, I'm not sure the extent of what I could tell you. But with everything else we've had to deal with, I imagine so. Not color. I want it back to RoboQuest. I want to go back to the RQ. Yeah. That's cool. It's on Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass, Steam, and Epic Games Store. Currently. Exit top left. Well, if you upgrade him, you can upgrade him to Fantastic in that room, and he can give you a passive elemental damage bonus. So if you do that, like the one gun method, you can just hold him in your pocket for extra elemental damage. This game likes you, Polska. I promise. We love you. Thank you. Hello, hello. Welcome to Strim. Hope you're doing good. We're taking that. We have a lot of power cells to work with here, man. Holy. Yes, this is the official RoboQuest stream / TikTok. Hello, I am part of the team. John RoboQuest is my legal name. Funny, I just logged off after my longest run and this is the first thing I see. Maybe you should log back on. Some of the future updates looking like. We have a lot of stuff planned. We have wrench sinks for you to, you know, use stuff for wrenches. More items, more levels, weapons, new classes, bosses. Something for cosmetics and an endgame-esque game mode are also planned. Oh, jeez. I just did a lot of dipping and dodging right there. Ooh. Freeze. I don't really want... Oh, well, yeah, we'll take that. For the increased crits and elemental damage. Grapple's not ready yet. Just try to grapple away from that. That's fine. My god, the fire rate on that is insane. I might need to grab soap. if I get another quick trigger. Yeah, we want something like a loop run or endless mode or something like that. That's probably what we're gonna go with. We've had the idea of that and some sort of boss rush or horde mode, but we want to add some sort of end game like game mode for the more dedicated players for sure. Me being one of them. This is Guardian 4, yes. Mando is the GOAT. I'm doing fantastic. I'm a little tired today, but I'm alright. I had a bunch of doctor's appointments this entire week, and it's starting to annoy me, but I'm done for a little bit now, so hopefully I don't have to change everything I'm doing every day for them. Nice. Good level up. 22 people are members of Rise Up. I don't know why I said it like that, but Rise Up Studios is 22 people. 22. It's on Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass, Steam, and Epic Games Store. We're going to increase our Fury there. We do want to bring it to other platforms, but that's what it's on currently. Oh, thankfully that blew up before I just, you know, landed on it. I mean, that's the goal with that stuff, is to land on it, actually. I am playing as Commando. Yes, welcome to RoboQuest Talk. You're here. Don't ever leave. Well, I can't control that, but still, don't do it. I'll know. If you have one single video on your For You page that isn't RoboQuest, I will know. And I will hunt you down. And I don't know what I will do, because it's not really a bad thing, but... I can't answer, but as someone that is part of the video games industry, I can tell you that that is most commonly not why. Usually other things. People blame that more than it really is the fault of, but... It does not have local co-op, at least right now. Yeah, don't turn the difficulty down. You better keep dying on hard. That's the gamer way. It just wouldn't be as satisfying, you know? Bye-bye. Where you been? Oh my god. Between doctor's appointments and my internet service provider being terrible, I've been MIA. But here we are. Why are you bad at the game? There could be several reasons to that. It isn't an easy game. Yeah, we're all good now. We're all good. So then I shouldn't tell you there's 4 difficulties above hard, correct? I should just let you be and not scare you. Now, Mr. RoboQuest is appropriate. Favorite class is Commando. I'm using them right now. I like how you can get pretty consistent speed and fire rate without really doing much. Big fan of boom booms, and it's just extremely versatile class. It also is arguably the strongest one right now, but that's not why I like it. I've always been a fan of Commando. Just happens to be the best right now, which is even better for me. Alright, you need to get staggered. Hello. We're gonna wait for Shorty to come back, and then we're gonna... Oh, really? Just gonna walk right in front of that, huh? Okay. Nice. Buff Toaster? Oh my god, no. Yes, I am with Rise Up Studios. This is the official RoboQuest TikTok. That is I, it is me, it is us. Oh, yeah, no, that's actually one time I would use it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some sort of boss rush kind of mode. I'm not usually into those kind of things, but I think it'd be different enough from what any other mode would be in the game to make sense. Usually I don't find boss fights engaging enough to continuously do them over and over again, but I think it'd be a nice way to break away from the pace of the main game. I don't hate the idea. Dun, 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 dun. You don't have Bandito gun levels of aim? Well, I don't right now either, but Commando makes it work. Yeah, missed 2 point blank crits. Thoughts on Mine Gun? One of the best guns in the game. I put it in top 5. It is arguably the best gun in the game for bossing. And besides that, it's just really good. I might take that just to get buckshot and burn. Yes. Yes. I do a lot. I social media manager, community management, QA testing, play testing, some design. I do quite a bit. And also these streams and whatnot. I play at 144 FPS on stream. Outside of stream, uncapped. Swoop Giddy, we love you too. Thank you so much. Sorry I missed that. Alright. The bosses are household items that turn evil because of robo influence. I mean, hey, you can dream, right? Let's go burn freewheel, hopefully. Maybe I can get burned at all on this. It's not burn ricochet, no. Ah, it's not looking good, boys. Still burn ricochet. Well, I mean, it's... Yeah, it is what it is, man. However, there is a chance that this can hit 15. It did not. Okay. We do want to make some sort of infinite loop / endless mode. We want a mode that kind of helps the more end game / dedicated players. So we just don't know exactly what we're going to do, but we do have modes like that in mind. Probably when the game's out for a little bit down the road. We have both free content, like free updates and paid DLC in mind. We want to add a bunch of stuff to the game, but not all of it's going to be free and not all of it's going to be paid. Especially like content updates are probably going to be DLC, but I imagine there's going to be, not I imagine, I know actually for sure there's going to be some updates that have a decent amount of content that are not paid. You fight each other, it's, oh my god, like Castle Crasher style. This game rips, just beat on hard for the first time. The first of many, my friend. What class did you use? There was a huge update about a month ago. The 1.0 came out. And then there's been a hotfix since then. Elementalist, sweet. I might play some Ellie, man. I don't know. Not restart, damn it. It did? Yeah, it's out at 1.0 now. Yeah, it's fully released. It's out. It's out. There's a new class. There's like 7 new levels. The whole game's here. There's story cutscenes. A bunch of... There's so much, dude. So much. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot here, man. If you play early access, your mind's gonna be blown, dude. Trust me. It's free on Xbox and PC Game Pass, but it is 25 USD on Steam and Epic Game Store. Engineer's a pretty good class, Riley, yeah. Engineer is pretty good. I would probably put it at number 2 in terms of like the meta right now. I'm Guardian. Let's do that. I want to get an elemental build going, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, shoot the shield. Why not? What a... Oh, shotgun blast. Yeah. Not me calling the thing by its code name instead of its actual name. Because I'm a gamer. Will it be on PlayStation? So we do want to bring it to PlayStation someday. Hopefully we can. Just, it's not something that's there now, but that is our objective, is to bring it to other platforms. So hopefully we can. We will definitely be letting you guys know when that is a thing, if it will be. Yeah, if you've played this game in early access, like even just the last update, going from that version to this is wild. But if you've played it since the beginning to now, oh man, you wouldn't believe it. Changed a lot. The meta for classes, I would say, is from best to worst is Commando, Engineer, Ranger, Guardian, or Recon, Guardian, Elementalist. There's literally not a singular bad way to build Commando. It just works. Engineer is very close. Ranger is extremely strong, but can have some builds that are kind of meh. Oh, jeez. All right, I'm gonna do something different here. Let's see. We increases elemental damage by 10%. You know what? Let's keep what we have here. Let's try and get lucky on this, or burn, whatever shows up first. Okay. You can upgrade the pistol if you take it to Oasis, where you find the swimming trunks. You can upgrade the Fox gun. Yeah, we get that a lot. That it reminds people of Borderlands, but if you play it, it starts to not, because it's really like mechanic and movement based, and I'm a massive fan of Borderlands myself, and that game definitely does not care at all about mechanics. I love Borderlands. It's a fun game, but its actual like physical gunplay has never been its strong suit. But everything else is. Oh, another couple playing RoboQuest? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh. Yeah, this game, it really just focuses, like, there's stuff there for you, but it's really just focusing on shoot, you know? Jeez, I have 4K in Borderlands 3 alone. Oh my god, I feel like a nerd. But technically, that's why I have this job, so I can't complain too much. I really only feel it slightly in the art style. Besides that, not really. But I guess, like, it's not the worst thing in the world to be compared to one of my favorite games, so, you know. I mean, it's inevitable that people will make that comparison, because they're going to compare what they know. There's a lot of games RoboQuest gets compared to. That's what it's like. Dwarfy, what's up? How you been? I'd say the best class right now is Commando. We do want to drop on PlayStation. Hopefully we can. That is our goal. So, no confirmation yet. But I wouldn't be shocked if we do or do not drop on PlayStation. Because we're trying for it. I wouldn't say there is a class that is bad. Especially if you're not grinding for, like, the fastest runs on Guardian 4, then they're all very good. And also, whatever just fits your playstyle best, too, is arguably really the best one. Playing Siege. I'm sorry. No. I loved Siege when it came out, man. Ooh. Okay. Maybe we have something going on here. We'll go Energy Center this time, just because I'm rolling all these different elements. I love Commando, or not, well, I do love Commando, but I meant to say Elementalist. I can't wait for it to get buffed. It is a little bit on the weak side, even though it's extremely fun. And the fact that it can be that fun while being the weakest class just speaks to how much fun it really is. We're gonna get some elemental tick damage going on there. Oh, yeah, just jump away from me. Why not? So I should have went pit because I want elemental items, but live and learn. Yeah, Elementalist is certainly getting buffed. It is by far the weakest class right now. Borderlands is the reason I have this game too, so I can't, like, completely hate on the Borderlands comparisons. It's just that once you start playing it, the more you play this game, the further away it seems from Borderlands. The red key for Haven City. Do I remember that off the top of my head? This build's kind of strong. Holy jeez. I don't really care about Bash. I'm trying to think. I believe you have to go through Doom Gardens, I think, right? Red Key's Doom Gardens, right? Quarry rocket jump area? Is it? Red Key or Red Ticket? Yeah, I think the ticket is in it is in Quarry rocket jump? I don't remember that being correct. I'm not questioning you, but I also am. Because it's been I blew through getting all the you got today. Oh, okay. I don't remember that being there, but I will trust you. Behind the keypad, right? What's the highest single shot damage possible? So I know of one that is 25,000. At least legit. Anything higher than that I've seen is off of a bug, so I don't count it. In the Rift. See, now I'm getting like so many questions. Yeah. Yep. 25,000. Yeah, you can do some crazy stuff in this game, man. There's some wild builds, dude. Wild builds. My max is only like 8,000, but I have no idea what I did to get it. I don't really go for it. But, basically you want to get a blaster build on engineer. I can show you the build that you use to do it. I'm not going to go for it, but I can show you like basically the same build. It's on engineer. Yeah, crit ricochet builds on ranger are very fun. They're not, believe it or not, they're not really the strongest build in the game unless you do like abuse the first affix. Only because their power curve, they sort of don't get really kicking until the third perk, where a lot of other stronger builds start kicking in with the second perk. That's not to say it's bad though, and it's damn fun. But ranger, the thing with ranger is their order of perks matters a bit more than other classes. Best weapon in the game, Razor Launcher. 100% Razor Launcher. Nothing even comes close to its damage. It's a pretty versatile weapon. There's some other guns that are up there, like dual stingers. Windmill is actually fairly weak, believe it or not. Green crystal. What is green crystal? I'm trying to think. That's way station, isn't it? That level back up there. Razor launcher is strong as hell. It doesn't look like it is, but it does ticking damage, so. Sorry, I completed the base camp on day 1. Boom grenade is like top 10 weapons in the game. You just have to get used to it. It's insanely strong. Wildly strong. It is such a good weapon. The best weapon is shovel. That is correct. Not literally, but shovel is funny as hell, and it is still very good. Like, you would think it's a meme, but it's not. Oh, Snack, I've been playing for a long time, man. I have almost I have over 3,000 hours in the game now. I have like 3,150. Yeah, so way station, you can either, if you go to fields and there's a portal, you can take the portal to get to it. Or if you go to the level that I'm in, did I just go to Fusion Core again? I'm so used to doing it. Oh well, you'll be all right. We'll go Scrapyard next route, next run with Engineer. Oh man, this is fun. My real gun's gotta reload. Nah, Kaboom is very good. It takes a little bit of nuance to learn how to deal with flying enemies with it and stuff like that, but it's incredibly strong. It's even very good for bossing, but its mobbing is insane. You can throw like 3 and clear out a whole room on a good build. I'm just gonna wait. Hold up. I see this has Seeker. Somebody asked me about rocket jumping. Soda did. Is there a trick to? Sorry, I read this and then TikTok chat went crazy. My bad. Is there a trick to gaining momentum by rocket jumping from the ground? Success in gaining momentum by rocket jumping from a wall. Yeah. So basically, you just want to do it like you want to be moving forward as you do it. I slide when I do it, so it sends you like completely sends you forward. And some guns, if you do it slightly behind you, Actually, most sources. If you do it behind you, real quick, like a little flick. Want to try a busted combo next run? What do you suggest? What I just did on Commando: scanning burst, chromatic powder, pyro powder. Make sure you get burn on your weapons. Mini missiles, pyro missiles, and self control. Or you can go crit madness instead of missiles and self control. Very strong. You don't regret buying it. You guys are playing together. That's so freaking sick, man. There's a lot of people that like buy this game and then they buy it for like 10 of their friends and they force them to play it. I did that. I'm actually live on Twitch right now at James Roney and RoboQuest Live on both channels. No, it's on Xbox Game Pass as well. We do want to bring it to other platforms, but it is on Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass. I don't have Burn, but whatever. I'm going to be doing Burn, sort of. Steam and Epic. Do I want this? I don't know, man. I kind of... Yeah, it won't be any more than 2 players. I know. It was built from the ground up with 2 players in mind. Alright, the game kind of sucked with more than 2 players. I'm not gonna lie to you. You don't really feel... You don't feel the game's mechanics and damage when there's more than that. We do want to bring it to PlayStation, so I would keep your eyes open for that, because that is I am no longer Commando. That is something we want to do. I can't guarantee that it's going to happen, but we are interested, so fingers crossed. This should go a little bit better this time because I have bubble. Actually, a lot of it better. I imagine if we do bring it to PlayStation, it would be on PS4 and 5, but I'm not sure. Hey, people say that about the Xbox controller, that it breaks theirs, so... It is a very, like, Twitch reaction kind of game. I actually do like playing on controller every now and then. It feels pretty fun. I feel like I'm playing a fighting game, kind of. You have Line Breaker now, James. Don't forget it. Start punching everything. Yes, it's fully released. It is out on Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass, Steam, and Epic Game Store. This is the 1.0 version. It is out of early access. If you're not forcing friends to play it and you're doing it wrong, exactly, Dawn of Time. How you doing, bud? Oh, ooh, ooh. God, I love questing the robos. Who doesn't? I'm sure it's somebody, but like, who doesn't? Did I get that line breaker? And I did. Oh, wow. That helped. I guess we can do Bash Steel's Element now, considering we have line breaker. Although I want some auto crit. Oh my god, let me get line breaker. I'm too strong without it. There we go. Oh boy. We're gonna get auto crit line breaker here. I see this as an absolute win. I mean, I personally can't tell you how Game Pass works because 1, I don't even know, and 2, I couldn't. Yeah, no, I mean, I bully my friends to play the game and it works, so why not, you know? We might notice a slight difference on the DPS of the windmill with Poppy, but we're gonna be at 50% auto crit. Never mind. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Hey, now? What was that, man? That was rude. Jeez. Robots these days. Nah, I can think of many places that are worse to get stunned. Nah, dude, I love getting hacked. I don't even care. I have trained myself how to deal with being hacked. This is John RoboQuest. Yes, it is I. Okay, I need to save power cells, otherwise I would have got that. Dude, playing almost any game after coming from RoboQuest feels slow. I have to like retrain my brain to realize that it's not this. Alright, how am I gonna do this? That's all we need. Gonna save bubble for line breaker procs, that's all. Didn't even need it for that one. Oh. You're a big meanie poo. Oh, man. Thinking I had bubble and I didn't. Anything that takes a little bit of like tactical perspective or just thinking does not. Oi, mate. Bolter is very good and at the same time very bad because in and of itself it's a weak weapon, but if you get it with the right build, it absolutely destroys. Better not be getting those robos when I get home. Be when I get home. Gets robos. Yeah, my son is here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And there's also that. So wait a minute here. You know, I don't hate the idea of getting stone blocks not here, but I do have strong arm now. Well, I could get strong arm, but I would also like to get that. There is a wiki, and the wiki's actually getting a lot of updates every day. Shout out to the wiki crew on the Discord. You guys are amazing. Doing what I don't want to do. I have a lot of speed though, yeah. Well, technically he did get his Christmas present, so BuddyBot did not have the paint job that he has now before. There isn't even a wiki? Yeah, it's... Hold up. Hold up. If you Google RoboQuest wiki, it should pop right up. It's not on fandom. We might move it to fandom, but it's on Mirahis. I will also link that too. Just put that there. It's not 100% updated, but it is being updated every day. And there's a lot of stuff the wiki won't point out because it deals with like builds and stuff like that, which I don't think the wiki should have, but it basically has like the classes, the items, perks, things like that. Dexterity enjoyer. Yeah, movement speed is really easy to get. Usually I don't grab it unless I'm doing a reload build. Oh, the art style changed a lot. Not so much since like 2018, but before that, oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna level this up a couple times, and we're gonna save our. So the rank is not an average of your ranks. You will get whatever rank was your lowest. As to encourage people to go for S every time. It's not averaging. That is why. You are correct. That is not how averaging works. But it is not an average. Wait, what achievement says it's an average? There's one that says it's an average? Wait a minute. Because that's not true. Let me look. Probably one of the first ones I got. Yeah, unless it's talking about S rank, like finishing the run with S rank. To get that, you have to get an S in every level. That's so it is an average, but you have to get S for every level. It's not like, yeah, it just means to get S on every stage, yeah. That's the only way to get S. But I mean, the way that it is calculated is that if you get an S in every level, but you get A in one, you're going to get an A. So in order to do that achievement, you need to get an S rank in every level. Thank you, Line Breaker. This is probably going to destroy. Indeed it does. Yeah, I get how it could. It most certainly could. This is the official RoboQuest TikTok. Yes. Indeed it is. Man, Guardian's fun. Guardian can be fun. Open that face up. Wait, it doesn't matter. I have Poppy. Autocrate is good for some things. It doesn't have an English version? What? What does that mean? What does that even mean? If you Google RoboQuest Wiki, it should be the first thing that pops up. I'm pretty sure it only has an English version. What does that even mean? What are they talking about? Why do they hate you? Yes, Xbox has achievements now. Achievements are out for the 1.0 update. What are we thinking here, boys? We have a good amount of autocrit. I think we get 10% more with this. I think we're gonna have to go improved crit here. Would you ever implement a way to either recycle guns on the ground? Probably not. Because there's so many weapons that you get. I'm not sure how we can make something impactful that wouldn't also make the game broken, but maybe. I don't hate the idea. You got Wonka first try? Oh man. But never again. Well, you got the achievement. That's all that matters, right? Come here. Oh yeah. Yep. So we're gonna get technically 60% auto crit when we get that upgrade. So that is amazing. Let me proc Line Breaker right there. Yeah, Rhino's pretty good too. Oh man, orange. It'll be alright. Hello? Okay. I'm not sure if Humble will, to be honest. I don't think we're with them anymore. Rich are so broken. They can be. They can be. You can get plenty of builds that don't even utilize crits at all and are some of the best. But they always help. Yeah, there is the 10% crit chance. I'm gonna have to take that. You'll get faster, Sparta. That's the fun part of the game, is learning it. I mean, you don't even really have to play it fast if you don't want to, but if you do want to get fast, the option is most definitely there. As long as you don't slam into a wall when rocket jumping. Hey, really? Like, you got the console today, Gambit? Rise Up Studios, 22 people. 22. At least the last time I got the official count, which wasn't that long ago. So I'm fairly confident it's still 22. I work away from the studio. The studio is based in Lyon, France, and I am not. Hey, that's sick, man. And one of the first games you download is RoboQuest. I'm honored. I'm honored. ClassCom said they would use ground guns, an artificer that could take affixes from guns and put on others. Oh god, that would be busted. Oh man. Oh, that would be... I mean, it's a neat idea, don't get me wrong, but... Oh, that'd be all kinds of busted. Are you like the big poppy RoboQuest? I guess. I mean... The God Gun? I have the God Gun. You guys just can't use it, tee. Busted but fun. Exactly, it would be fun. I don't have tactical slap. I don't think I'm gonna use that. I'm actually gonna do this. Oh boy, am I gonna do this. All right, ready, chat? Ready, chat. Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Not my day, fellas. Not my day. That's alright. This run's still going good. No bonk hammer? No, run. Oh, come on. Let me have my fun. I've used bonk hammer enough. I'm the original bonk hammer connoisseur. I wouldn't mind Chili Pepper having this much auto crit. And I might even re-roll that for lucky, but... Jeez, this is really good, man. Superbot is far stronger than us. He just... Were there any scrapped ideas for a class, and if so, what were they? So I can say two things. One, many. But I also have to say two, I can't tell you, because none of them are completely scrapped. Meaning any of them could make it to the game still, and I have no idea. So I cannot say, because there is a chance that they could still make it to the game. I can say that there was an idea for a custom class creator that was thrown out the window, because in order you would be able to pick your own perks, abilities, and secondary ability. The problem is, in order for that to not be completely broken as hell, the perks had to be dumbed down a lot, and it just wasn't very fun. But what that did allow for was the classes that are here to be much more fleshed out. And they've only gotten better since we decided to make that change. So I'm very happy about that. I think the classes are, minus a couple of builds and elementalists, I think the classes are in a very good spot. Oh, he's technically the strongest bot. He just slipped and fell on a banana. Oh! Heavy weapons commando run. Well, I did promise an engineer run before this one, so I'm gonna do that next, but I could definitely do that after this if you're still around. Even though I started with commando, but I'm never gonna complain about playing commando, that's for sure. You can either, so you can get little bot, which gives you pogo stick. You can rocket jump up there. You can use blink with recon and get up there. There's a couple different ways you can get up there. You can rocket jump with commando. You can rocket jump with the engineer scrap blaster. Oh, died to Catacoaster with a fantastic Tommy gun. No. Tommy gun can be very good. It's not like a super good weapon, but it's one of my favorite weapons. I love using it. But oh my. All right, well. Yeah, BuddyBot's been fixed. This is Guardian 4, the highest difficulty. But BuddyBot has been fixed. Yeah, I have the tendency to break the game a lot. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, we got another Robo couple. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to hear that. Exactly like Borderlands? Nope. I would play it. Because it is completely different from Borderlands. But it does look similar, yes. I will give you that one. There's inspirations from a lot of different games in this one. Some of the people on the dev team don't even play shooters. Believe it or not. That's what I wanted. I think we're good here. We are going to be doing that. And I can pick up that movement speed upgrade still, so we're going to grab that. My least favorite class and why? So right now, I have to say, even though it's probably my most fun class, I have to say Elementalist is my least favorite just because of how weak it is. But once that is buffed with the next update, which it will be... Jesus, what in the hell did I make? This is legit an insane build. Start barking. I guess Meteor Bubble isn't as useless as I thought. Well, I know it wasn't useless, but it really does help. Well, you know, it gets, we understand it's gonna get a lot of comparisons to Borderlands. Like it's inevitable, and in a way, it's like, is it really a bad thing to be compared to Borderlands? Like Borderlands is a fantastic franchise. It's actually my personal favorite. It is just a lot of people that say that initially mean it in like a, oh, it's a clone way, and it's not. But you can definitely tell there's inspiration from it. I mean, there's inspiration from Doom, from Duke Nukem, from Borderlands, from Quake, from Team Fortress, from Unreal Tournament. It's all there. Always has been. This is no clone. Yeah, people think of Risk of Rain 2, Overwatch. This is the official RoboQuest TikTok, so yes, we do stream it. Yeah, this build is shredding, dude. I hope you enjoy your runs too, Isaac. Thank you very much. Oh. Hello. Well, hold up now. Come on. Yes. That's huge. I kind of want that. We'll get this to 14. Okay. Box gun only run when? Probably not on the official stream because I don't want people to think the game sucks. Yeah, Ricky, you're really... And for that being an initial thought, you're not really far off. Like, it's definitely more than that, but that's not a bad way to describe it. It's pretty accurate. Yeah, I'm on TikTok and YouTube as well, Ninja Gaming. So I'm not talking to ghost people. Gecko Studios is just it's a secret for the future. Shh, I cannot say. Favorite build? Yours is Javelin. I have to say probably a Pyro Powder build with Commando or Big Ball. We'll do Big Ball next. Big Ball is funny as hell and it's strong. So this build is basically just damage, man. We're focusing on elemental damage. We get 10% from bubble and 5% from media weapons. So we're rolling random elements. We get execution on enemies with elements. We get auto crit and crit damage with elements. And when bubble is up, we deal tick damage around us. That's elemental. And increase our elemental damage again by 25%. Then line breaker is so that when we hit with bash, we get 50% weapon damage for 60 seconds and also auto crit. And we get improved crit, which each crit has a 25% chance to deal 80% increased damage. And we have 60% auto crit because of Poppy. And then we have Yo-Yo, which increases cryo crit, which we get because we cycle through that with media weapon. And then the final things pulling this together are Stone Block, giving us heavy weapons 20% fire rate and damage, which is this here. And then Toaster is going to help because we're going to deal non-burn damage to burning enemies when we're outside of the burn cycle. And Chili Pepper is going to increase our crit damage by another 40%. It is on Steam, yes. It's on Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass, Steam, and Epic Games Store. Oh my lord, that is some damage. Yeah, don't doubt Guardian. Wow. There will be new classes. There'll be new enemies, items, weapons, levels, bosses. Wrench sinks. There's a lot of stuff coming. Some in free updates, some in DLC. It won't all be DLC. Oh my god. That's got to be the fastest Iris kill I ever got on Guardian. There's no way. 2 minute 22 second Moon. Yeah, whoever says Guardian is weak, shut up. Shut up right now. Did I have good RNG? Yes, but still. That was like a 20-second or 15-second Iris phase 2 on Guardian 4 with Guardian. In classic Borderlands raid boss fashion, here's the build. Yeah, that was some fun, dude. Holy. I gotta be honest, I think the VIP area is just a joke. Like, there's literally nothing there. There's no reason it's there. I just think it's a joke. They haven't even told me. Well, yeah, I mean, RNG is gonna RNG, and that's kind of the whole point of the game. But, sheesh, that was strong. Can't deny it. That's the thing, though. There's builds even crazier than that on every other character besides Elementalist. Like Big Ball. Let's go for Big Ball, man. Let me do a double take on what Big Ball is. It is Blaster. I'm gonna go Pyro Blaster because I want a mob. And I already have the green crystal. I have every crystal, so I can't get any of them. But I can do this. Green crystal is Way Station, yeah. So you want to go to Aqua Station, and then right before you get to the middle loot room, there is a platform up top that's surrounded with like grass. You have to jump up to, and then you'll find a secret door in data log, and that door will lead to Way Station. You complete that level before the timer goes out, and green crystal. It is 100% a roguelite. Yes, it's a fast-paced FPS roguelite. We're about to hop into a run with Engineer. Not on Fusion Core. No, we're gonna go out. We're gonna go Energy Center this time. You guys need. You guys want to change the scenery? I got you. Red Crystal is the pit. You want to go to Quarry and do the rocket jump in the room with the keypad, or you can do pogo stick. You can triple jump, whatever. And when you complete the pit, you will get the red crystal. It's 2-player multiplayer. It's crossplay. You can play with your friends. You can play on any platform. Thank you guys for the game. My buddy and I have dumped hours and hours into it. That is sick. You're quite welcome. Thank you for enjoying it and spreading the love. It's much appreciated. Would the devs carry you? I doubt it. I mean, if we played, yes. But I'm probably going to stick to just solo runs for the stream. Just because it's not going to be a super long stream. Actually, only got about maybe 2-3 runs left. It is crossplay, yes. So if you're on Xbox and your buddy's on Steam, you can crossplay. Camo grind when? When camos, if camos are added. Oh, I'm taking that. Oh, yeah, you only need that. Yeah, Fusion Core can be hard, but once you realize you don't have to kill all the flying enemies, like you can just... The 4 big bots are all... 4 of the 5 big bots are all you need to kill. When you realize that, the level becomes much easier. Well, camos are an idea that we have, but it's not... It's not one that we're guarantee or bringing in. Oh my god. It is PvE, yes. Will there be an item shop? Like what? Yes, I have a dev. Well, I work with Rise Up Studios. I don't actively program and develop the game, but I am with Rise Up Studios. Okay, so we want Pyroblaster, Baby Boom, Fork Blaster, and I forget the other thing that's necessary. Oh, what's the last perk for Big Ball? Oh, like that? No, we won't have anything like that. We won't have a store like that. Nope. We want no parts of that. Yeah, it's actually Borderlands 4 Elite gameplay. What is the last thing I need for that? I think... Oh, Scrap Pancake. So let's hope we get one of them here. Okay, I'll take the best one first. Sorry, I have to say bye to that already. Jesus, this thing is going to be awesome. Going this way, boys. We do want to bring it to other platforms, but no official word yet. However, that is our goal, so fingers crossed. Hopefully we can. I'd be on the lookout. This is already slapping. Hey, what? Oh, it's can opener. I thought it was rocket. Ain't that great? Ain't that just wonderful? Stab. Oh, put up your shield. See if I care. Family friendly Doom Eternal. Yeah, in a way. It's 25 USD, but it is also on Xbox to PC Game Pass, so if you have that, it's not 25 USD. There will not be more than 2-player co-op, no. It was built from the ground up with 2 players, and doing any more would require a massive redesign of a lot of the game. And it kind of, when we did it, we did have 3 to 4 players. It kind of sucked. It wasn't fun. Guardian 4 S rank Commando. Want to see how good 1558 was compared to world record. Not bad. I think, well, I didn't record the run, but my 1253 is the fastest that I know of. But I don't know many that are posted. Any mods? We don't have plans to officially support modding, but I believe the studio's outlook on it is, at least while we have no leaderboards or anything, that it's wouldn't be frowned upon, but we wouldn't officially support it just because we don't have the back end for it. But if people want to mod the game, they will absolutely find a way. It's kind of how some of the most unmoddable games have been modded to hell. So, you know, such is life. Oh boy, getting out of that. Did I get hit by shock? No, yeah, I somehow got hit by shock. Okay. Well, I disagree, but you know, what do I know? I'm just a wee lad. Nice. Yeah, I would like to see 4-player in the RoboQuest universe in some capacity. I think it'd be fun. I will not ever talk anybody into making a BR, so no. That's nope. I took a lot of unnecessary damage in that room, but that's okay. We get it back in the next one. Well, the maps are too small, and it's just like the mechanics of the game. Like, you don't feel the flow of combat as well when there's that many players, and it just doesn't make it fun. There even kind of is that issue with 2-player to an extent. Yes, it's on Xbox and PC Game Pass as well, so. Oh, this is gonna suck, dude. Oh, man. Alright, well, we need that. Can I get big ball first? Yes. We do want to bring it to PlayStation, but nothing is confirmed, so. Fingers crossed. We're hoping for it. We want it, but nothing official yet. Social media manager, community manager, QA, playtester. And sometimes they drag me in to help design. There is multiplayer, yes. There's 2-player co-op, and you can also crossplay and matchmake. Why not take chromatic weapon? I am going for a specific build that does not involve chromatic weapon. I'm trying to boost the damage of my blaster as much as possible. Because you can get some pretty insane damage with it. Local multiplayer, there is not. At least as of right now. There we go. Don't miss your shots, kids. Now, I need to look out for dice for sure. My favorite character to play is Commando. I love the boom booms and the movement speed and just how strong and how versatile the class is. Yes, it is pretty similar to that. We are going to add more end game kind of game modes to extend the replayability a bit. Most fun build. So for me, the most fun build in the game is probably a I'm really starting to like recon gun build, relentless pursuit, close combat, happy slice, and either sharp wave or true shot. You're just constantly using blink, boosting your gun damage. You're just teleporting everywhere. Super high fire rate, super high damage. Blink is always up. It's just really fun. I gotta say, that's been one of the builds I've been really starting to like. We might add more to the story, but it's not really like the main focus of the game. Like it's light for a reason. It's a really heavy focus on gameplay. I know some people are really into story, but don't tell me it's a dig spot and canyons you're missing. Nice. We'll just whiff at that real quick. No. Don't do it. Okay. Oh, man. When spear procs on that gun, it's insane. Did that can opener not hit him? There is a data log in a dig spot. We are thinking about adding more characters. Yes, definitely. I might have to say bye-bye to this. That could be what you're missing. That could be what you're missing. Alright, let's go for free wheel on these. We don't really need to deal burn damage. Come on. Thank you. Turn my fan back on. It's getting a little spicy. Oh, it was on? You're not doing too much. Time to get digging. Carnage, love this game. Most underrated game of 2023. I feel the same way. Thank you. I'm glad you love it. Oh, it feels good. I can breathe again. That's good. Yeah, I think it's like one of the two. And then after you get it, it's always an item or weapon. How did I miss? Not this time. Give me my squat. Yeah, but with 1.0 out now and a lot of updates coming, I'm really hoping that RoboQuest just gets bigger and bigger. It will. I know it will. This is literally a first-person Risk of Rain. It is not, but you can see how it gives off the impression. I mean, that, like I said, if it's like your first time seeing the game and that pops in your head, then okay. You know, I can see that. But then, like, once you start playing it, you're like, okay, it is, but it's not. But it is, but it's not. Like, you know, there's a lot that separates this. I think this game is similar to a lot of games, but unique in its way. It is, either way, yes, it is incredibly fun. So that's what matters. It's on Xbox and PC, Game Pass, and Steam and Epic Games Store. Ooh. Do I want that, mate? You got Explorer, so yeah, there you go. Hey, that'll help in Fusion Core. Legit. Yeah, this RoboQuest is more rooted in like traditional FPS mechanics. It's more about the gunplay and actual movement. Whereas other roguelites dive more into the builds. Not that RoboQuest doesn't have crazy builds, but it's just more of an emphasis on the actual player skill and mechanics than others are. And it just launched in 1.0 a month ago. I desperately need to find dice, so this is getting rough. Found Fantastic Dual Hellions the other day, and it was a crate. Yo, Dual Hellions are one of my favorite weapons. They're in my top 5 for sure. They're probably my actual favorite gun to use, like, based on how they feel. Okay, dude. That was just rude. Oh, wow. We actually got Triple Blaster. We technically got everything we need. Baby Boom would be nice, but we don't need it. That should be S right there. It's not. Don't go yet. I forgot I missed the rail bot. Now it's S. Get out. Free to play? It is on Xbox and PC Game Pass, but it is not a free to play game. It's 25 USD on Steam and Epic Game Store. And since this question comes up a lot, updates and DLC will hit Xbox and PC at the same time. Yes, baby, those dual Hellions like that. We don't really need any of this. Let's just keep her going. Yeah, that's why we didn't take chromatic weapon. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh. I actually don't want the upgrade for 5. God, it's so strong. I love Big Ball. I don't care if that sounds bad out of context. And a point to RoboQuest, like at least for me, is that I've used pretty much every build there is in this game. But I still have so much fun with every single one. There's a lot of them. I just have 3,100 hours in the game. And then more for playtesting. Shoot. Can. Oh, that was gonna be cool. I saw your comment, Egg. I'm not reading that. Malarkey. I know you and your oak can laugh it up in your VC all you want. Oh! But drones are good for aggro. Yeah, they also cause crossfire. This game looks good. I may pirate it. Jot that down, a list of things to say on the official studio TikTok. Someone said heavy weapon Mando. So I'm going to make it interesting. I'm going to go Baby Boom, Warning Rocket, Scanning Burst, Chromatic Powder. See what happens there. A new recruit. Get ready to you know, lose half of your life to the game. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with 2 volcano rifles. In fact, the only thing better than 1 volcano rifle is the second one. The more you play this game, the more games it'll remind you of, but it still feels like its own thing. You'll understand that more the more you play it, really. You'll find weapons that remind you of weapons from other games, or things that make you think of other things, and then... But the way RoboQuest blends it all together just makes it feel very unique. I feel like that's a pretty good way to describe it, right? I'll take that. So the streams are working. Yes. When I first started playing it, man, and this was back before it even entered early access, it was all I played for so long. And that's when it had nothing. It's just like Forza Horizon 3. Yeah, I mean, you do go fast. You do go fast. And you can go fast in Forza. So, hey. Alright, yeah, sure, we'll just suck with that for a minute. Let's get freewheel on this. It's working! That's cool though, man. I love introducing this game to people. Because I have so much fun with this game, and I want people to feel the way that I did when I first started playing it. Like, holy hell. I was blown away by how much I was having fun with this game when I first played it. And again, that was 3 years ago. Over 3 years ago now. Yeah, TikTok thing. It is a lot of Xbox Game Pass, yes. We do want to bring it to other platforms, but nothing official yet. Hopefully. Hopefully we can. That is a really good green comet cannon. Solar thick cadence? Jeez! But games will always feel similar to other games this day and age because of how many games are out there. I don't think people realize that when they say it's a clone and such. Yeah, and to be fair, we haven't had many people come by and say it's a clone. And the people that do are just your normal trolls that are going to say that about anything in life. So, it's whatever. But people will come in here and say, this looks like... And then they'll say 9 different games. It's like, that's a lot of other games to look like, you know what I mean? It's not a complaint, it's just like, if it looks like that many other games, it's kind of crazy. Like I said, we get Doom, we get Borderlands, we get Risk of Rain, we get Overwatch. Hell, we even get Sunset Overdrive, Titanfall, because of the movement, like, it's just, yeah, exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. The fact that people can come in here and compare it to so many other games just makes it speak. I think it's familiar enough for a lot of shooter fans to get into. It is not made by the same studio that made Gunfire. Although we are decent friends with the folk that make Gunfire. What's this game about? So there's a bunch of angry robots and they want to kill you, but you want to kill them first. To be quite frank, there's not very much of a story. But it's a roguelike. It's a first-person shooter. It's fast-paced. And you basically just go through the run over and over again, trying to take down all the bad bots. There's boss fights. There's a whole bunch of different builds. There's 72 different weapons. I mean, I'm not wrong, you know? It is a roguelite, yes. It's an FPS roguelite. It's on Xbox, PC Game Pass, Steam, and Epic Games Store. Well, we need that. We do want to bring it to PlayStation, yes. Like, to have an FPS game and have it be compared to Doom is like probably the highest compliment you could get. Oh, jeez. Don't pull me away from what I'm fighting. Yeah, see? They're all angry at you, and you want to make them unangry. By destroying them, of course. You can't talk things out over here in RoboQuest land. It's too late for that. They chose Robo War. Really? Just one little fly over here or something? Yeah. Cool. Ain't that amazing? Oh, I was hoping I did that right, but I didn't. Like I said, nothing for sure for other platforms, but we do want to bring it there, so I wouldn't count it out. How quickly enemies become bullet sponges. I don't know how to respond to that because they don't. Looks like a terrible game. Thanks, Mitch. Appreciate it, bud. You get a golden star. 10,000 enemies, regular to gold. I think I'm at 200k. And you're just making me think about what I'm at now. Now I really want to know. I am using Commando currently. I am too named Mitch. I think this game looks baller. Well, you get 2 gold stars. They most certainly turn into bullet sponges. I don't know. They become less bullet spongy the more you progress, really. After level 3, you have to focus down everything, but... Okay, so I'm just gonna do this then. Alright. We're pretty good. And this is like not even that good of a build. And it's the hardest difficulty in the game. I'm moving. Thank you. It's all about finding the right weapons, getting the right items, getting your build together. Getting base camp upgrades also helps as well. Gadgets. It's all about the progression. Yes, this is the official RoboQuest TikTok. Indeed. Hello. That is us. Well, I am them. How many builds do you think you could overall make in terms of viability and variety? Jeez. Jeez. Man. I don't know. I can't even give you a ballpark number off the top of my head. There are so many in this game. I think there's a couple perks that kind of overlap into most builds, but besides that, there's a lot of different ways to use them. I'd say it's at least like 15, 20 for each class. I was probably reading chat. It doesn't matter. You were born too late for the heyday of Quake. I mean, I wasn't. I just didn't play video game. I mean, yeah, I was. Just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. But, not really. We're all here when we are for a reason. Nope. Energy center. Not sniping me. Haha. Get juked. Get wrecked. What do we have here? Oh yeah, you can vibe or you can sweat. Or you can do both like I do. Yeah, the meta progression can be hard. The meta progression can be a bit hard. But I like that it is. I think it needs to be. Is there an ending in this game? I mean, it does end, yes, but it's meant to be replayed repeatedly. So it's not like a traditional game ending. It's more like a, hey, the boss is dead, do it again. Because it's a roguelite. Oh my god. Oh, don't mind if I do. Yeah, we have plans for more items, classes, weapons, enemies, levels, a wrench sink, probably an additional game mode. We want to give more than one wrench sink. We want to give a couple of things for you guys to spend your excess wrenches on after you max everything out. Oh, Bawooga. Come on, hit him, hit him. Oh! The mortar aim go crazy. Can I do it again? I can. Wow, that room got wiped out. Yeah, pick the strongest enemy. There we go. I wouldn't say Bunny is it going to be like Risk Rain 2 where endgame is just breaking the game. That's not our goal. We want to give something that's replayable, but also like still within, I don't know, reality. I did not solely make this game, but yes, this is the official RoboQuest TikTok. The team is 22 people, and they are based in France. Come here. Oh, good group damage there. Oh no, the hardest enemy in the game. It is not on PS5. We do want to bring it to other platforms, but nothing yet. So hopefully we can. That's our goal. But as of right now, no. My favorite class is the one I'm playing right now, Commando. Lots of explosions, lots of fun, lots of speed. Well, now what do we want? Mini missiles? Ooh. You know what? We're gonna get. We don't have a lot of auto crit though. We don't have Poppy. Come on. Yes, yes, run saved. I'm supposed to be using heavy weapons. Or did you get dual Hellions? Is that why you're saying that? I'll shock you even more. There's only one 3D animator for the entire game. Oh, nice. Make me whiff the whole thing. Yeah, this room is going to be a lot easier than last run. There's a ghost spawn over here, though, that I need to get rid of. There we go. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I know. I was fairly impressed when I found that out myself. By fairly, I mean extremely. Oh, no. No. Okay. I'm going to grab that. Hopefully we get chromatic powder. Hopefully we get a different explosive. I mean, it doesn't need to be heavy, but... Hope you guys made a lot off the game. We did not. Buy it again. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Wait, there's commando hate? Where's the commando hate? I'll ban him. Okay. Ban him. No, wait. Do I have a well, I could do okay, what we could do here. I don't want this to be cryo because this is cryo, so what we're gonna do. This is free. So I'm gonna get shock on this. I just re-rolled past it while reading chat. But we're gonna get shock on this. Right? This is like next level strats, guys. This is what you do when you're a gamer. At least if I could get shock again. Okay, and then we hit that. Right, now it's shock, and now we re-roll back to burn. This way we don't have to worry about shock damage. Thank the Robo God Chef Paul is here. Well, welcome, Keith. I hope you enjoy it. We like to vibe out here. Show off the game a wee bit. Oh, man. Yep. Oh, no. For Elementalist, I don't recommend building around the abilities right now because they're a little bit weak. A very fun build is the infinite ammo build, where you get infused weapon, dynamic mantra, warning blast, and gun diet. And it's just insanely high fire rate, and you're constantly cycling through mantra, doing all kinds of different elements and extremely high fire rate. You can also do baby boom, sticky bomb, power infusion, and elemental resonance, and just mix match your elements as much as you can. That's another fun way to use it. You can make a hybrid of the two. You can do a comet explosive class, which is meteor, baby boom, warning blast, and then either robo wizard or sticky bombs. I wouldn't recommend going anything for Trinity right now. It's a bit weak, but Elementalist is getting buffed 100%. They are not even in the top 15 for damage, Windmill and Bandito, but they are good. I got to, man. I got to. Boomstick, they're very good with fire rate builds. Beyond that, they're average. But when you get a fire rate build, oh my god, they're so fun. We have a lot of free updates and content updates coming to it, yeah. We're doing some balancing and some bug fixing right now. But after that, we're going to move on to free content updates and DLC. Alright, see if I could... no, come back. You're okay. You're okay. No, go away. Melee Recon's busted. It's still busted, but it's fun. Commando does in fact go boom, yes. Oh. Torpedo rifle is very good. Oh, man. You kidding me? Yeah, all the Act 2 bosses, so Judge Ball and Coaster are meant to confuse the hell out of you, but if you just like focus on in and don't let them distract you, they're a lot easier. Yeah, Recon Melee was very much way more busted in the early access release. I'm glad it's not as strong. It's still incredibly strong, but just not as much. Power Cell. Or, yeah, Power Cell. That was actually not a very fast Coaster kill either. But I'm glad I had this mortar. Hey, get away from me. Although I don't know what perk we're going to get last, so I'm kind of concerned, but hopefully we get something. Maybe we can get Warning Rocket. If we can get Warning Rocket, I'd be very happy. Weapon damage, auto crit. A little bit of shorty cooldown. Let's go to green over here. So I'm the social media manager, but I also playtest, community manage, help design whenever they drag me in to do that. Kind of all over the place. Manage the Discord, all the socials, the streams. I do a lot of the balancing as well. I guess so, man. They just kind of pull me wherever. I mean, I love working on the game. I love what I do. I love getting people interested in it. It is indeed on Game Pass. Even better. Played a game and got stuck under the map. Was it in a door to a corrupted room? The purple room. Yeah, Javelin builds go hard. Controller support? There is controller support. No, it wasn't. Okay. If you're still there, oh, this is gonna have to be the wave, I guess. If you're still there, I would pause it and report it here and send feedback. If not, we probably already know about it, and it's probably going to get fixed in the next update, but I'm not sure if the plan is to add entirely new paths or expand on the ones that exist, but yeah, we still have some more fixes coming to Xbox in the next update. We had a lot more issues with Xbox than PC with 1.0. We know about them. They're coming, I promise. The only thing about Javelin builds is they can feel easy, but they're actually not that consistent. Like, they're kind of hard to get going. They have a very late power curve, which for completing a run doesn't matter, but for doing S rank Guardian 4, it can be a little eh. But when you get that build together, it absolutely crushes everything. I don't know whether I should... I don't think I should put an element on my, or if I do, what should it be? No, I only have, I don't have any elemental items. I only have balloon. I don't have toaster, so... I should put an element on that. I should put burn on it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you can aim your javelins... actually, the best javelin build doesn't aim them at all. With explosive spike, you just clear the whole room out. I need to save cells. Yeah, Volcano's in my personal top 5. It's not one of the best guns in the game, but it is still very good, and it's super fun. Really versatile, too, because of explosive and burn. Why not? Why not, man? Ugh. Oh, boy. Well, I'm going over here now. Is that S? It is. Open the door. There we go. Oh. So what you're saying is the last run is going to be explosive spike then. I got you. I got you. Oh, no, I'm not even going to answer. I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to show you next run. Your mind will be absolutely blown. Explosive spike, ferocity, mirage, and sonar spike, or hunter's mark, either one. Or sharpened spear. Like, there's so many ways you can go with it. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Oh, my. That's why I love Commando. Oh, boy. Wild Rush is good, too. Yeah, there's like, no bad way to build Javelin. Commando on top. Absolutely. And literally. Even if you're not using pyro powder, it still has some very good builds. Oh, kazoo! I head bonked him. Get wrecked, nerd. Wild Rush is technically one of the most broken perks in the game right now. Because you can get a weapon with the first green affix, which makes your first shot 100% auto crit, and constantly get infinite ammo by just chucking a javelin, and always proc that affix. And, well, you know. But I believe that's going to be changed, and not every weapon will have it. Drones are fun. I find drones most fun when you use them with your kit rather than building fully for drones. Like, when you're doing your thing and they're doing their thing, it's super fun. But you can do a full drone build and it will still be good. This is necessary. We're not even getting much benefit from that right now, to be honest. Hopefully we can find Poppy. We're gonna find it in this room, 100%. We're getting Poppy in this chest. I'm calling it. Ah, damn it. Yeah, Recon's been like a fan favorite for a while now. I can see why in 012 though, he was insane. But people got carried all the way to Hero 6 by Recon. And they're like, I can't beat the game now. Well, yeah. Okay. We hit Wonka! We hit Wonka! It is a roguelite, yes. It's a fast-paced FPS roguelite. Help. Can't hit mortar on... Oh, I hit all of them. Sweet. No, but Poppy. I carry all my IRL friends like constantly. Shout out to Noise Cream for the soundtrack. I don't think there has been any discussion, at least that I've been a part of, for something like a victory lap, but they probably have discussed such a thing and just haven't told me because they hate me. No, they don't hate me. A lot of the time, I only know of things when I'm allowed to say it to you guys, or closer to that point. Not with everything, but with some things. They hide some things from me. That's not gonna matter, really. We'll do that. Did I mark him? I did. Wow, the damage. Sharpen wits? No, even better. It's so good. My mortar aim is crazy right now. Snoop Sloop, you're good. How about that? Yeah. Yeah, laser cutlass is a thing. That is strong. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, I'm fine with what I have, man. We're trying, man. That's why they have me here. They're like, hey, you're good. Play the game. Okay. I'm not gonna say no. Oh boy. Oh no, I'm hacked. Whatever shall I do? But I also feel like, not to pat myself on the back, but I feel like the way I do these streams feels a bit more genuine than other streams on TikTok. Like, a lot of streams on TikTok won't even have somebody talking, or if they will, it'll just be some guy going, the link in the bio the whole time. I feel like I connect a lot more, at least as much as I can. Fox Gun only has been done on Guardian 4 S rank by quite a few people, but it's not easy, and it definitely takes some time. Also, I recommend going Oasis because you can upgrade it to a fantastic weapon there. Has the elephant gun been good for anything? It looks cool, but its damage has always been lacking. Yes, reload builds. Any builds that give you infinite ammo or give you reload bonuses, you can pretty much instantly reload it and just keep spitting out damage. I recommend it with a hot potato build with commando, or you could use blink for it too to get infinite ammo for a little bit. You can use you can find a couple of reload items and it just makes it insane. But yeah, if you get any sort of reload on it, it spits out damage like crazy. So we're gonna do ferocity, explosive spike, mirage, and sonar spike. Or we could do hunter's mark. Yeah, I wouldn't mind something like that. As someone that tests a lot of stuff too, that would be helpful. There is mouse and keyboard support in Xbox, yes. Alright, so to see it, man. Yeah, it's probably going to be the last run for tonight. Today, rather. You found Randy's nose? Yeah! Oh, yeah. Oh, we got free will on this, too? This is a good start. Mortar supremacy, dude. Really? Oh, we died already. Hey! Ooh. Yes, there are. We are fixing a ton of bugs and crashes in the next update. I'm not seeing anything for that. Like, I can see that you're #1 gifted, but I don't see the gifts coming up, so I'm very sorry. But I can see that you have. So, I appreciate it. Thank you. I really do. Sorry. I refreshed the thing and it's still not popping up, but now I can at least see that you have. So, very much appreciated. Thank you. You're going to get tired of playing this? I feel that. I don't really get that problem. Like, I have to play for a very long time to get that problem, but playing the game as I do, I 100% understand how that can happen. Well, this sucks. Appreciation for my gifts. I mean, you should, right? Like, you should. Now, if you're like a huge streamer and you get like 10 gifts every like 2 seconds, then obviously you can't, because then that's all you'll be saying. But I don't want to have to go for I'm gonna have to go see what we get here before I decide. But okay, I'm not gonna hit that Wonka. There's no way. I just hit it. Shutdown is like so bad. I mean, it has its uses, it has its niche, but it's a perk that's kind of hard to make good without making it busted. I don't use it very often. There's not many builds that it really fits in. It's kind of like a perk that I go, I guess it isn't horrible, I'll take that. But usually it doesn't work with what I'm going for. I'm going to have to take this, even though I don't want it yet. But such is a roguelike. Oh, yeah, I'm not saying it can't work, for sure. Like, it's not like it's absolutely terrible. I'm just saying there's, like, 99% of the time a better option. It's not that it can't work. Absolutely can work. Especially if you're doing a javelin build, because the threshold is bigger for javelin weapons. Oh, shutdown on melee is even worse. Nope. That one I will say definitely not. To the point where it might even get removed. Because melee does so much better with everything else, it's insane. You would kill everything faster by not taking shutdown. Shutdowns had a lot of changes in order for it to be good, but not broken. Because if the threshold is too high, then it's too strong. But if it's too low, it's not useful. It's a very, very fine line with that perk. Really? One of the worst guns in the game. One of the worst guns in the game, and I get a fantastic of it. It does have Havoc, though. It does have Havoc. Yeah. Yeah, same. I barely ever use it, but it's not bad. Like I said, it doesn't have as many use cases as a lot of the other perks do. I'll put it that way. But that's not to say it isn't bad. It's just more of a niche thing. Favorite gun? Razor launcher. Because it is strong and fun and it shoots vinyl laser discs, and what is wrong with that? Yeah, you all get marked by my decoy. Yeah, Assault Sentry, or Kangaroo Sentry as it's called now, has had it's had its ups and downs, mostly downs. It's only about 300 hours. I have 3,100 total. I had 60,000 wrenches before the 1.0 release, but I did not get my wrenches back when that update came out. Have you been going to the museum or the Bushido in Haven to help with that, with the weapon cards? If you give the paintbrush to the one NPC, because it is very helpful. Carter the Cookie, the game loves you. I guarantee it. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad you're loving it. Yeah, he helps a ton with filling out the museum. Very much worth it. Oh, so you like to rocket jump, do you? Holy, man. That was crazy. What is scratch damage? So when you take damage, you'll get part of your damage dealt as overall health and part of your damage taken as scratch damage. And that's the gray part of your health bar. And what that is, it is health that you can recover more efficiently. So when you pick up a healing cell for regular health, it's 1 HP. But when you pick up a healing cell to heal scratch damage, it's 2 HP. So in other words, it gives you a little blanket where you can go, okay, I need to slow down, stop taking damage, get some health back. And then also there's a couple of items that play with its mechanics and some perks. Yes, crashes are going to be fixed. How do you get the cape? You have to, the little robot that is in an ice cube, an aqua station, you have to hit him with burn damage and he will melt and give you the cape. I have to wait for you to do your little shebang before I mark you. Like that. No! I don't have stealth back yet. Stop it. There you go. Do you maybe add like a S class list option for players who want difficulty? Have you played Guardian 4? Because I don't know if that would be difficult as much as it would just be annoying and boring. But we do want to add more things for difficulty, yes. It's not... Mark isn't always the best option for damage to get all the marks, but Mark is very useful and very strong. And usually you do want to incorporate Mark into your build in some way, shape, or form if you can. Whether it's an item, a perk, a weapon. We're going to take that. The best character right now is Commando. Engineer's a close second, but Commando is just a little bit easier to build for. Its damage is just extremely high. All around good character. Especially if you're a ranger, Mark is amazing. But yeah, it makes all enemies take 50% more damage, so definitely look out for it. I recommend Sonar Spike over Hunter's Mark unless you're going to be spamming stealth, which can be hard to do because it's a lot of cooldown, but... Recon has some busted builds, but they're nowhere like as strong as Commandos. But I know you're just Recon fanboying, which is totally understandable. Cryo Engineer isn't even that good. I don't know what people see in it. I mean, it is, but it's nothing compared to Burn Engineer. And yes, Commando is far better. Cryo Engineer can be better for bossing, but Engineer's strong suit is in mobbing, so. I'm the #1 Recon Glazer. We had a lot of them in early access, so I'll allow it. Burn is like kind of the strongest, but it really just depends on what you have going and what your build is. One element will not always be as good on one build as the other. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want that, to be honest. Because we really want good radius. I would say Razor Launcher is the best weapon. It has the most DPS. It's very versatile. That's pretty much all there is to it. You can use it on a lot of builds, and it's good at mobbing. It's good at bossing. There's not really anything it does bad. People think it's weak because the listed damage is low, but the ticking damage it does is what gives it its insane damage, really. Shock is very good for 2 reasons. One, it has a lot of items. It actually has the most damage boosting items in the entire game, so you can get a ton of damage with Shock. It does help at bossing because you can stun them, but it can be hard to stun the bosses towards the end. And Shock Mastery is some of the best mobbing in the game because you can instantly just execute things that have health. Again, the ideal element is just whatever you've got for your build. Whatever you need for your build. There are some, like Cryo Engineer, if you're doing a crit build, is very good. It's not the most amazing build, but you can build up crits on it and make your drones auto crit when things are frozen. So that's a build that you would want to do Cryo for. Burn scales differently on Commando for Chromatic Powder than the other elements do. So if you're going Chromatic Powder on Commando, I would recommend Burn. But if you run into a situation where you're doing that build, but you have 3 items for Shock already, you might as well go Shock. You know, it all depends on what you have going on at your point in the run. I wouldn't say there's just one definitive best element. Cryo is good for crits and melee because you can slow things down around you. Burn's just good for damage overall. Shock has really good like utilization. And not even just because it's stun. It's just because it scales so much with items and whatnot. I got arguably the worst perk to get first. And this is going slow as hell. And I'm getting hit by a ton of things. Oh man, please be it here. That has to be it. It was. Let's go. I have no idea who came up with the decision for the music, but I know Noise Cream did it, and it turned out perfect. So Recon can use a dagger and a laser cutlass. Guardian can use a bonk hammer that just bashes enemies. There's also a chainsaw, a shovel, and power fist you can punch with. But we will be adding more weapons to the game, and I do believe there will be melee weapons added as well. So we're not done with weapons. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. We won't be using that. I think we just keep what we have, I guess. We really need explosive spike next. Absolutely need it next. We probably will. I haven't seen it yet. I don't need any of those. Well, I could use that, but... Uh-oh. We might be screwed at the last perk, though, now. Well, we have the main set up here. We have mainly everything we need. So, I want you to watch this. Hopefully I can do it right. You have the jetpack? Yes! Fly, be free! I'm sold. Yeah, it gets better than this too. Hey! Oh, you can get... hopefully I get the right items. If I get some cooldown items, even better. And now I'm only hitting them to get cooldown. Yeah, explosive spike is pretty good. Now, some bosses it can struggle with because there's not a place to actually blow up the jabs to hit the boss with. But we should be okay. Oh, dude, I hate when the robots get away, man. I'd be willing to bet that Borderlands did inspire at least someone on the dev team, yeah, for sure. But oh, okay. That's too much to upkeep. That's too much to upkeep. Well, thank you. I practice a lot, and I've been playing a lot. So I hope that that's true. Also, this game kind of allows for that to happen because it just has really good movement mechanics. So I won't take all the credit. Yes! Oh, here we go. One of the builds of all time. Right in the wire, cool. Yeah, if you like movement, you're gonna love this game. It's so smooth and crisp and buttery, and you really do feel like you have control of it. total control of it. Huh. Let's do this. And that's S rank. Oh, here we go. Now, this is why I wanted TV remote. Because this is the only part about this spike build that can suck. Is getting your javelins back on bosses like this. Isn't always the easiest thing, but it's possible. Turn, thank you. Hey, look at me. There you go. Still really good damage. I would say none are the hardest because they're really all easy, but Duke Nuker's probably the hardest. There we go. French fries. French fries. So now when we crit, we also get cooldown. I can't get crab keyring, but that's okay. We needed French fries more. Yes! Yes! Come here. It's so good. The rail boss? Which one? Catacoaster? Or Jim? I'm inclined to believe Catacoaster. Oh my god, bro. It's so good. The whole room is just gone. If I had a way to mark too. There we go. I'm not going to get Nasty Mirage, but I really want it. Well, people either find Jim incredibly easy or the hardest boss in the game. There's no in between. People get really stumped on trying to move up top. So there is actually a Mimic in the game. In the crystal levels, you can run into a Mimic, which is a repair bot that will damage you if you try to heal from it. Signs that it is a Mimic is that it'll spawn in a different spot. Max will have a quote that mentions it. And it'll have a red cap facing sideways. Did they add another robot? There is another class in 1.0 that wasn't there before last month. If that's what you mean, yes. Just waiting for that. And have stealth back already. Boom Shroom, watch how fast I get stealth back. Back. Okay. I could use Chromatic Surprise. New Mimic? No, it's not an enemy. It's a repair bot. The repair bot, it's already in the game. Repair bot, it'll replace it. It's very rare, and it's only in crystal levels, but it'll be in the place of repair bot. And yes, it is out now. There will be an update soon, not sure when, that will have some bug fixes and things like that, crash fixes and stuff, but some balancing. I'm gonna go with Chromatic Surprise here because we can give Jav burn. It's not the most ideal for this build. I wanted to get Mirage. But we're going to be spamming stealth so much that we're still going to be able to benefit from Hunter's Mark, so. Whole room gone. It is so fun to do that. Oh my god. Get back here. Top right. See ya. Oh, Hero Cape's amazing. What perk makes it so that makes the explosion on stealth? So, Explosive Spike is the one that makes the javelins blow up, and Chromatic Surprise is the one that makes you blow up after leaving stealth. You're locked out of your health, no RoboQuest. Oh, dude. Well, forget being able to use a bathroom or get something to eat or drink. RoboQuest is the priority. Break in. I have to keep this just for the javelin damage. I'm not using weapons though. I would like to take that, but my favorite gadget, kind of basic because it technically doesn't do anything, but sunglasses, because I like damage. I'm 100% glass cannon. Besides that, jetpack. I forgot that was a thing. Oh, I spam crouch all the time. Well, not all the time. I do save Hero's Cape for specific enemies and spots to land on and stuff like that, but I'm usually very ready to use it. RoboQuest is the game. It is an FPS roguelike. This is not the final robot. This is a ranger. The new class is Elementalist. All about dealing elements and being a robo wizard. Literally. Well, but that's not the best sales pitch for this game. I don't know what is, because that was that was extremely fun. Well, Elementalist honestly isn't that good. It's very weak right now, but it's extremely fun. I say weak in Guardian 4. In general, it's strong. It is 2-player co-op and crossplay as well. Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass, Steam, Epic Games Store. We do want to bring it to other platforms, but just haven't quite got there yet. Hopefully we can. We want to. Whatever. Yes, Javelin now does burn as well. Best tips to get better: use what you like. Use the build that fits your playstyle the most. Use the class that you're enjoying the most, so you can get used to the game's mechanics and movements and how things work and how enemies attack. Getting comfortable is very important. I just threw a javelin to something that doesn't exist. Because you can get good builds, you can get great items and great weapons, but at the end of the day, your skill is what gets you through the game. Thank God. Ranger, everybody. And also progressing through base camp in general and unlocking more upgrades, unlocking more gadgets. The progression really does help you as well. You know, chat, I'm gonna be real with you guys for a minute. Sometimes life is hard, life is rough. And sometimes you don't want to go on. But then there's just that one thing that happens. That one thing that happens that might make you want to keep going. This increases javelin damage, explosive spike by 100%. Technically. There is co-op scaling, yes. You have stumbled into the official RoboQuest live stream. You are not allowed to leave. That's part of the stipulation. I know you didn't know that before joining. I'm so sorry. But now that you do, you have no choice. I don't make the rules. Well, technically I just did, but... I didn't hit anyone with that, damn it. I need to do a little spammy spam there. Get all them back to do that. You max out at 5 javelins, by the way. Yes, you can have 5. If you play Titanfall 2, you will absolutely love the movement in this game. 100%. A lot of Titanfall 2 players have... Some I've even become pretty good friends with. Have played Titanfall 2 extensively and just can't get enough of the movement in this game. I should pull this back out for that. Ideally, I'd like to use Nasty Mirage instead of Chromatic Surprise, so I can put down decoys that deal damage every time I stealth, but... Oh yeah, I went from going like, oh, this looks cool, to being completely addicted. Forgot to read the terms and conditions of the stream. It happens, man, it happens. What? Okay, I would... I want javelin damage. Here we go. Final run of the day. Let's pray for Superbot. The decoys are very good DPS, but you want to cool down stealth and or blink as much as possible so you can spam them as much as possible. I can't critter enough to get stealth back. There we go. If I had decoys, I would have killed her about 10, maybe like 8 seconds faster. It is free on Xbox and PC Game Pass. It is 25 USD on Steam and Epic Games Store. But even if you can't explosive spike, you can still get pretty good cooldown like this. But then we can also explosive spike here. I believe it's about 75% more health. Damage does not scale in co-op from enemies, just their health. Yeah, so Ranger don't even need to aim with Javelin, just throw it anywhere. That was actually kind of a slow kill because I didn't have decoys. You can get a jetpack gadget in the game and fly. If you give him swim trunks every time you go back to that level in Oasis, he'll have 2 fantastic items that you can choose one of. You just finished your run too? Amazing. We're gaming gamers. Well, I'm no longer gaming gamers because I'm going to wrap up the stream here. I know it's a rather short one today. Bizasses. Yep. Wait, actually, that made me want to check my statistics. So I'm at 195,581 takedowns. I'm almost at 1,000 boss takedowns. Favorite weapon, Volcano Rifle. I've been doing a lot of testing with Elementalist. There is no limit. There's a limit to 11 gadgets because it's all there is in the game, but you can get any item you can buy, you can have. As long as you can buy them and afford them, you can have them. There's definitely more coming. There's more items, weapons, levels, enemies, classes. We're having free content updates and DLC as well. Gonna be balancing stuff, fixing bugs first, but after that, we're gonna get right on all the updates with the content, baby. Yeah, there you go. 224 wins, 323 victories. Not bad. Not bad. I want to bring that up a little bit, but we're doing pretty good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for all coming out and showing all the love and support. It's always greatly appreciated. All I'm trying to do is get RoboQuest noticed by the whole world. I know it's quite the task. New class Elementalist in the 1.0 update. Discord.gg/RoboQuest, and you will be redirected to the RoboQuest Discord, the #1 place to be for all things RoboQuest. We've got quite a community building over there. Tons of people have joined since the 1.0 release, so why not add on to it? Tell your friends to get RoboQuest, force them to get RoboQuest, and if they don't, they're bad friends. I don't make the rules, I only enforce them. We're on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, X, whatever the hell you call it now, all that stuff, RoboQuest game, RoboQuest Live. Speaking of live, we'll be live again Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My internet will actually be working this weekend, so Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out, sharing the stream, following, chatting, or even if you've just been sitting here listening. Greatly appreciated. RoboQuest forever. Go ahead, bonk Digimole for me. You guys have a fantastic morning, afternoon, night, whatever it might be for you, where you are. Hope you all have a fantastic that thing. And I shall see you Friday, 7 p.m. Digimole forever.